So what you gamed, Evan?
Um, I'm glad I saw
Nothing.
Wing gave me this plot on my YouTube video. I want to try making this plot come to life. Uh, it is this plot.
Our character is actually crazy and tries to stop a cure for zombies and fights against zombies, so he's an enemy to everyone. He's like that nigga from Plants vs Zombies. What's his name?
Uh,
Crazy Dave.
oh yeah, Crazy Dave. Oh, gotta go mix some up. Get,
Mhm.
gotta give me some free zombie models. Hold
All right. So wait, I saw that shit you were doing a while ago. What was it? It was like Bloons Tower Defense.
Oh yeah, and I'm putting down a back burner. I don't want to make that.
Damn.
What's zombie
I
character?
ain't judgmental because I do that shit too, but seems to me you put everything on the back burner.
Yeah, yeah. I made a Portal clone. But there was just so much things I had to do that I didn't want to do it anymore. So I put down the back burner.
Hmm. I mean, it's natural. Like, I have to force myself to like still work on the shit I'm working on. I
Right.
don't want to anymore. It's like, cause you start the project like enthusiastic about it because you just learned about something, or maybe you just like got excited about the first day of working on it,
Yep.
and then eventually, at least my experience is, you hit a point where uh you learn something new. You learn something new that's like really interesting to do, and now the thing you're doing just isn't. It's like, okay, I already know how to do this, and like the rest of the work is just like useless nonsense.
Exactly.
It's like you were working on that like zombie, like Call of Duty Zombies game.
Yeah. And honestly, I wanted to update it, but I was just burnt out. I worked on it for 4 days straight.
Hmm. I think something I've noticed uh with like how you've been making games is, and it's not necessarily a bad thing to be quick, but how do I put this? I don't think it's very good practice to just like uh because I used to do that. I did that when I was working on the game I made, Avalanche. Uh, well, we did the way we did things was a way such that it was just, okay, get the feature working as quick as possible. It doesn't matter, how it looks. It doesn't matter, how it whatever. As long as it works and the bugs don't happen too often, it's fine. And uh, the result that like me and the people I was working with got was just, we ended up with a project that we would have had to rewrite anyway because it wasn't even a complicated game, and it got just like completely unmanageable, and it just, you have no idea about like what the hell's going on
Yeah.
any given frame. It's like, I guess to paraphrase, like the suggestion I would give you is to, I guess, like try to the best of your ability at whatever you're trying to do. Like, not just like get it to work, but get it to work well and good.
Yeah. Properly.
Yeah. And it's annoying. You spend like I mean, you said you were working on that game for a week. Like, it can take or you said 4 days, and it can take like a week, you know, to
Yeah.
get something that like is really nice. Just like one feature, not even a game. It can take a week just to get something that's like serviceable out, and then chances are you have to replace it later. But it is like, it's in my opinion more meaningful and worthwhile.
Yeah.
So what is like the gameplay of this game? Is there anything that's like kind of based on or similar
FPS, like, I always want to make something like Counter Strike, and that's what I did the Guns and Enemies game. I made it like Counter Strike. Want to do it again, but better.
to? Nice.
Beautiful C#. Let's do this. Alright, that character controller. Yeah, character controller. Alright, we got character controller. Was this right here?
That so that's a, like a little did you ever play like a CS 1.6?
Now I play Counter Strike Source.
Or I mean it's similar.
Yeah.
It's comparable. That's like a decompilation of that game, and obviously I wouldn't expect you to just like go in and like, oh, how do I replicate this like what is it, like C++? How do I replicate this like C++ thing in like C# and how do I do it specifically in Unity, because Unity wants you to do it in its own way.
Yeah.
But something you could actually do that I don't know if AIs are good enough for this yet, but you could probably pass that repository into some AI and just like ask it like how it handles specific things just to like get a view on it.
Right.
That's what I've been doing for a little bit. Like with enemy AI, I've been looking at like Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and like Mario 64 code for like, okay, because these are games that obviously don't use like navigation meshes and all that shit. So how did they do it? So that's just an example of like how to put it, going to the root, I guess, to like see how the people who are good at making games did this stuff.
Yeah, C++ looks very. I mean, it looks complicated because I have no clue where I'm at. No, I have a clue where I'm at, but
yeah, the hard part's like just. I mean, it in some ways it's easier, just because like, okay, you have the call. Oh, let's C++. It could be anything, honestly. I forgot. So you know, it may be right. It's just difficult in general. It is difficult, but probably worth it, I think.
yeah, I'd probably try it. This is the player. How big is this player file, bro?
It's big.
10,000 lines, bro.
These things get complicated. There's probably a lot of things like, I mean, I'm not against big files. I don't know. I think big files are good. Counter-Strike guy would not be good.
10,000 lines, bro. They could at least split this up into separate files.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of separating things into different files. I don't think it adds like, it's a little bit easier in languages like Go or whatever. And if you have a very specific setup in like C# or like Java, but like when it comes to like C and C++, like when you add a new file, you also get a new header file on top of it. So there's various reasons why, like, when you split up a file, it adds complexity. And I don't know if you're like a Linux person,
I've
But the
tried it.
way most of these, yeah, the way most of these people like work on games is like, or not in games, but just on software is not through like searching through it, like scrolling past. It's they'll use grep and they'll like, okay, they'll grep for like a function name or whatever, um, and then they'll like see where it's referenced everywhere, and that's just kind of how they operate with it. They're not searching through all these files looking like control F looking for what they want.
Yeah. Yes. It says it easy for coding. Bunny hopping. Uh, wait, Quake. So, okay, they do have. Oh, I don't know where I'm gonna be looking with this Quake.
And it's pretty extensively documented, so I mean you probably I doubt you'd even have to like look through Quake specifically to see how they did it.
Yeah, I'm just looking
No,
at it
where
for
is
fun, but this is
it?
C. This is C.
Yeah, that means it's almost good.
It's fast, almost sometimes unreadable.
I mean, I don't know. I would say it's more readable than C++, just because you only need to know like a few of the like. There's less than half as many rules,
Right.
and like or just features, I guess. So if you know a little bit of it, you kind of already know all of it. It's just different, various like clever ways that you use those, like that small number of features, which I mean, those are often just wrapped into functions anyway. So it's
Yeah.
like you used Raylib. Like Raylib is a C library, and that's very simple to use.
Incredibly simple. Incredibly.
Yeah.
These are our math functions, like vectors. Yeah, okay, I've had enough look at this.
Well, that's good.
Watch the match. Alright, I'm gonna add this real quick. Yeah. I want to get jumping working first. Hold on.
Mm.
Jump height. No. Keep it consistent. Alright. Actually, now I'm gonna just make a one-liner. It's a little easier to read. Serialized field. Gotta select this. Brother. Alright. Masquerades. Very interesting.
Alright, it was chill hanging out, but
Yeah.
I gotta go do something.
Alright, see you later.
Thanks, you have a good one, dog. You chill.
You too.